What's up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to a video. The Kanto Cup is here and these are my first battles in the Kanto Cup. We're heading straight into it. I'm running Gengar and then double ice water, if that's what you want to call it. I found some pretty solid success running this team because the strategy is either you catch a good lead with Gengar, and then both of these back Pokemon are pretty decent safe swaps. As you see, I think I either end up taking the shield or forcing or actually taking switch advantage in this matchup with Dugong, because these Icy Wind debuffs become so critical. And I'm also trying to time my Icy Winds during the confusion animation, as you see there, so that confusion that registers will the debuff will apply to it in terms of the damage. Now you see the confusions are doing substantially less. Do I go for the shield? I let it go, and look how little that Thunder Punch does. And I actually get to this third Icy Wind, believe it or not. Pretty crazy. And I do take back switch advantage, which is huge. And is the Wigglytuff going to come back in? No. Alolan Muck's going to come back in, so I'm going to come in with Lapras for sure. And essentially all I need to do is take a shield from this Muck, and I win. Or just take it out. I'm building up. I just go for the Skull Bash because I figure he has to shield this, and if he doesn't, I can just switch in and then Sludge Bomb it. But he doesn't shield. I wasn't sure if like a Play Rough or a Sludge Wave would hurt more. Probably a Sludge Wave would definitely hurt more, so I probably just should have saved the shield for that, but not super necessary. Just going for the Surf here. I figure I play it safe, just go for 2 Surfs in case somehow he like double Dark Pulsed me, and then I just needed to get to a Shadow Punch. But he goes for the Sludge Wave, almost takes me out. And he still had a shield. Is that why I didn't throw? He must have still had a shield, yeah. So I just went for the Ice Shard down because I didn't want him to shield and then farm me down and then Dark Pulse my Gengar. So that's why I just committed to the Ice Shard down. We see another Wigglytuff. I don't blame you. I love running Wigglytuff as a lead myself, so I might do that on stream soon. We're going to try the same thing this time. Just go straight for the Sludge Bomb. I should probably start baiting because they almost always shield this. But maybe one day we'll land it. We sub in Dugong. They're staying in, and I get off this Icy Wind. I am going to shield this since it hasn't been debuffed. And I also forced the CMP tie, which is really nice, because now my switch clock's going to be way ahead of the opponent's. In comes a Dragon Breath Charizard. I'm just going straight for the Icy Wind because I think I might get a shield anyway. No, I don't get a shield. That's fine though, because I'm forcing him to throw some energy, and I don't think a Dragon Claw, it might KO from this range. Yeah, it still KOs. That's fine. We're going to come in here with Lapras. And I actually let it go because I wasn't convinced this was a Blast Burn. And it had already been debuffed, so it still would have done a lot, but it definitely wouldn't have been like astronomically as much damage. And then in comes Hypno, and this is like our better matchup. Like, I was surprised he came in like that, but this is kind of tricky. Yeah, we're definitely not in the clear because like I can't switch in Gengar because these Shadow Claws are double resisted. And then I go for this Skull Bash. I really need this to land, but he shields it. Very nicely done. You could argue maybe I should have double surfed, switched, gone for the Shadow Punch. That could have been a play. Probably would have been the smartest play, but in the moment, I think I made a mistake just going straight for the Skull Bash. So if I had double surfed and then Shadow Punched, maybe I would have won that game. Who knows? Going up against Rob Star 2202 in this next one. Gengar versus Dragonair. So because I have 2 good matchups against this, I am just going to switch out of this. I did 1 Shadow Claw and I switched. In comes Hypno, and we're fine with this. We can take back switch here. We can definitely take back switch. He was fairly quick on the swap Actually, I did get a couple of ice shards off, I think. So not super quick. I do shield this first one since I'm going to get off this second debuff before he gets to another one. And because I committed that shield, this turns into a pretty solid matchup for Dugong now. You're going to see this Thunder Punch like does less than half from this range. Yeah, not very much at all. I do get greedy here. I get overly greedy when I should have just gone for the Icy Wind, and that is going to cost me. I don't survive. And I'm actually going to come in with Gengar. I'm only going to have to eat one Confusion worth of damage. Gengar's a little tankier than Lapras. Just going to go straight for the punch because I figure I might get a shield. Yeah, I get the first shield. Unfortunately, it was CMP, so I do have to commit my second shield. And now we're just hoping that Lapras can take what's in back, and it's a Marowak. So this is a good matchup for us. It's going to be a really close finish, though. Because he still has a shield, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to take this. Because Shadow Bone, Shadow Ball, they're both going to hurt. And we can only survive one. We can't take a second. Yeah, this is going to come down to the wire. He has to go for the bone though here, a Shadow Bone. A Bone Club is not going to KO me. That allows me to get this off, but check it out. I actually don't throw it because I know my only play is to farm down and have the punch for the Dragonair. So a pretty high level move there. I had the Surf. I didn't throw it because if I throw the Surf, the Dragonair farms me down and then gets to a move before I get to a punch. So I actually let my Lapras go down when I had the Surf, and then I farmed down with Gengar, and I got off the punch against the Dragonair. So that was a pretty nice play, if I want to toot my own horn. End Beans in the next game. Gengar versus Dugong. Not a great matchup for Gengar, so I think I build up to a move, and I tried to catch on my own Dugong, but he doesn't fall for it. He comes in with his Shadow Hypno. And once again, see, I'm always throwing these Icy Winds right away because you want to debuff the damage coming at you. And these Confusions really hurt. Going to shield this first Thunder Punch, rather. I get to this next Icy Wind, and you see these really chunk away. I could have probably undercharged this to get more farm, but it's whatever. A little bit of lag. Oh man, that stinks. Our opponent probably could have got off a Thunder Punch there. So unfortunate for our opponent. That lag caused that to happen. I've actually lost probably like 2 or 3 games today off stream because of lag. So it goes both ways. Yeah, like I had a ton of energy with a Marowak in the back, and it just got like completely farmed down. I got a shield and everything against the Hypno, and my game just froze. But so I make a pretty weird strategy here. I double up on Icy Winds, and then I switch in with my Lapras. And I figured if Dugong was his best response to my Dugong, whatever's in back probably isn't so great against Lapras. And it's an Alolan Muck, so I made a decent call. I'm just going straight Surf here because he's going to have to shield eventually, right? And if he shields a Skull Bash, that's kind of bad for me at this point. So I'm going straight Surfs, and I have 2 Icy Winds loaded on my Dugong. And I still have a fairly healthy Gengar with energy, so I've got like all the energy in the world right now. Gonna go Surf here, get it to land, and my opponent realized at that point I had so much energy on the Dugong, it was gonna be tough for me, tough for him rather, to overcome that. So we go 4-1. I think that was only 4 battles because I used a different team in the first one that I won, so I didn't show you guys that one. But 4-1 to start off the Kanto Cup. Let me know how you guys are enjoying it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'd very much appreciate it. Catch me on Twitch, link in the description. And without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.